Hi Pisces, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Dive on in. Messages for the Pisces. We have snake spirit, so you could be shedding your skin. Scorpio energy here relevant. Maybe in your career you're shedding your skin, maybe coming into a sense of leadership. Time to heal here. So we'll go ahead and read that. You could also be shedding your skin to come into a new sense of leadership, which is very healing for you, allowing you to end things and come into more mastery. Or maybe just end a way of doing things. So all of us need healing at times, and when snake appears, it's time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance are needed so your vitality can arise. Give yourself space to nourish your own well-being. It's giving snake charmer energy, so maybe you like music, maybe chants, maybe kind of drumming, or I just watched a music video with Ganesha, and there was a snake in that, so that could be relevant. Maybe you want to watch those kind of things. Ganesha's a god. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and others, shed the past, and step into a new way of being, for vitality arises within you. This might be a good time to honor the work you've done to heal and grow and repair any damage within you and within those you care about and within your community. Celebrate together how far you have come in your healing journey. So maybe you're like, I feel like I'm getting the vision right now of like a house, when you're repairing a house. Like maybe there's like, you've left things a little bit, now it's time to kind of repair the cracks in the foundations, the walls, or whatever. Just little repairs. You could be a fixer. And since I mentioned walls, there could be something about boundaries here as well, repairing that, seeing where you've kind of allowed, pests or things to get in your house or in your emotional house, in general, how you nourish yourself. How do you mother yourself? How do you protect yourself? Celebrate together how far you've all come in your healing journey and all that you have created. So maybe you're like really seeing the bigger picture, like out of like long-term plans that you've kind of seen to fruition, and reflecting on where you want to go now. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports your wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door for healing to occur. So there could be new opportunities coming into your life that you're kind of preparing yourself for as well. We'll definitely go ahead and get some tarot. Maybe you like animals, or maybe following your instincts, your animal instincts. Maybe the color red is important at this time, which is the root chakra. You could be maybe not putting your own emotional needs on the back burner anymore, especially if you've done that in the past, so that you can actually nourish yourself. We see the Empress here, which is all about pouring into yourself so that you can attract with a higher frequency or vibration. You could be isolating yourself to pour into yourself as well. You could be removing yourself from social connections, or at least emotionally at this time in the present moment. So maybe so that you can actually realize how you can best come into long-term security and success with the Ten of Pentacles here, right? So you could be reconsidering foundations that you have built in your family or for your long-term security as well. Most important vital advice for Pisces, most vital advice to help the Pisces towards success. Chop wood, very interesting. You can see the broom there, so there could be a level of cleaning out, maybe even mentally. Being grounded in everyday experience and humility. Okay, there are times when big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness, so you can pay attention to the simple chores of your life. I feel like during these simple chores, you might even get realizations or revelations. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it's in full blossom. So maybe there's a need to cut certain things out, trimming. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you to a state of receptivity. Yeah, because when you're too focused, you're sending out desperate energy. You're sending out, I don't have it, which is only pushing it away, right? This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear energy to receive the aha moments. You're actually being more receptive. You're relaxing the brain into more of a calm state, which is actually allowing it to flow to you closer and sooner, right? Which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do today, especially if you've been chasing finances or security in some sense, kind of feeling like a hamster on a pinwheel. Okay, let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls, where everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. This is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, or share a meal, and say nothing. Stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. Just be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. Now is the time to take small steps rather than large leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off the big dream and attend to the mundane chores. I think there was something like an oblique strategy. It's like sometimes you have to pursue things like in a sideways, in a circle. You can't go directly towards your goal. You kind of got to take like a kind of different perspective. So maybe you want to research that or read articles about that. Um, Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan of your life that you aspire to manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit has a chance to move the mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. Very interesting. Very meditative. Okay. Messages for the Pisces. Ooh. Ook. Sorry. Activated earth. So maybe this is something about grounding yourself in your more physical senses, power places, ley lines, and trust where you're led. You could be even considering moving or changing so that you can access different energies with astrocartography. Let's see, activated earth. Could be activating your earth energy, which is long-term security, focus on finances or grounded thinking patterns or more mastery over your finances in general. Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land in which energy travels. They are sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses. So maybe go where you're led at this time. Maybe go for a hike, go for a walk, just change your physical environment. Also known as spirit paths. They've been compared to the meridian system of the body in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stone circles, and burial mounds and places of worship worldwide. In Australian Aboriginal cultures with song lines where the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and the sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and travel safely great distances. Many believe that we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion to these sacred places, something is activated in the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or attend to the land you live on to honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers of nature spirits of that land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you, the fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. Wow. I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. You can get a personal reading by messaging me on Telegram. Thank you so much for the likes and subscriptions. I love to see the likes a lot. And the new subscriptions, of course. It's very motivating. Thank you. Take care.